Has anybody experienced bullying or been targeted because of their ethnicity or cultural background?
If anyone's talking about Indians, it's usually not in like a positive sort of like connotation. There'll be little like songs that they mock or talking about how, oh, they're unhygienic or how India's like a poor country.
Yeah, so I mean, I used to go to high school way back in the day, so I'm not in it now. But from my experiences vis-a-vis education, it was the older I got, the less South Asians I would see. So when I was in college, it wasn't too bad because there, we had a lot of Indian and Pakistanis over there. But I think a shock to me was during law school. Um, there, I was the only South Asian kid in my entire school. Out of maybe 280 to 290 kids, I was the only Pakistani Indian over there. And for me, it was a bit tough to even make friends that year. Um, so yeah.
So I remember an experience where I felt some hate was when I joined a baseball team, and I was the only kid there that was Indian. And I remember one time where I was up to bat, and my teammates wanted to cheer me on, and they said, "Go Brownie." And yeah, at that time I didn't really know what it meant, but like when I look back at it, it felt pretty racist, and I didn't know how to react, and yeah, it didn't make me feel good.
Have you guys seen any difference from the faculty or the teachers towards students from different ethnicities, or the behavior? Has it been different? Have you ever felt like that?
I do feel like some of the teachers I have, or not just teachers, but faculty members, not specifically teachers, they feel like this weird, like, stigma towards Indians or Asians in general. They're like, oh, they're all smart. They all get into colleges. They all get the scholarships. So they feel kind of like that they don't have to favor them, and they're already smart. And it's a bit weird sometimes. Like, some of them are racist, and they're like, all the Indians get into the schools, and it's like, it's a weird comment to make. I've heard that a lot.
Do you think social media has some awareness or influence towards like making this environment better?
Our school does try to raise a lot of awareness about different types of cultures and different types of celebrations. And so, for example, on Diwali or Holi or Ramadan just passed, they post on Instagram flyers and informational videos to help other people in our school be more aware of those cultures. And also, something that we do in ASB is, for example, for Ramadan, we made slides kind of going over what it is in an activity so that people could learn about it in more of like a fun capacity. And so I think that's really cool, and social media does really have a big impact on that.
When I feel like that social media is kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to representing Indian culture, because I feel like on one hand, it like a lot of songs that mock Indians and like the Indian accent, it's all become used to like make fun of Indians here. But on the other hand, it also teaches people about our culture. So I feel like that social media can enforce stereotypes about Indian people, but also like positively benefit them, if that makes sense.
Social media does teach us a lot about our culture, but also does give a lot of stuff that downgrades the type of people we are. Like, only it gives one aspect to the type of food that we have, one aspect to the type of music we have. Like, my friends, they make fun of me because of like our music. Like, when I talk about my country, they just start singing the Punjabi music and make fun of me. But other than that, my school has a lot of multicultural awareness classes, and they put up presentations and slides for our morning news. Like, when Ramadan came, we had a whole lesson about the 5 pillars of Islam in every single class, and learned a lot about what kind of people we are.
So I am on social media quite a bit because it's what I do for work. I'm in media management. What we go through and like all the beautiful sides we have to our culture and our religions as well. We love to portray it, but I noticed that when you go into that side of it, you realize that there is a lot of hate that comes with it as well. A lot of people have become more open about hating on certain religions and certain capacities. They make a lot of points and are very opinionated when it comes to sharing what they feel. So I agree with both sides that, you know, social media is a great aspect to share the beauty of our cultures and our backgrounds, but it does add into a lot of the hate that we see as well. It kind of fuels the fire, I guess.
Well, this has been a wonderful conversation with these lovely students. Thank you so much for pouring your heart out, sharing your experiences, giving great ideas. And I genuinely hope we can carry forward this momentum into our everyday lives and advocate for equality, foster empathy, and combat hate whenever we encounter it. Remember, together we can. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. See you soon.